It's undeniable that if you bring what the audiences want, they'll come storming into the theaters. What I mean is not necessarily related to the content of the film, but the individuals associated with it. Master, a mass entertainer, ticks all the right boxes that eventually lead to box office gold. Directed by Lokesh Kanagraj, who has previously directed gems like Managaram and Kaithi, through the story of Master brings in the forefront the firecracker duo of Vijay and Vijay Sethupathi. The film focuses on an alcoholic professor, JD, played by Vijay, who has a deep connection with his students. Due to an outburst and conflict that arises after an election, comes in the wrong books of the staff. For reasons out of his control, he is sent to juvenile school where he identifies the biggest influence of the children who find themselves in the vicious cycle of being in the wrong side of the law. How eventually these two unique and contrasting characters meet one another forms the story of Master. Vijay has a huge fan base, and it's important to identify that in the Tamil cinema market there are many stands from Surya to Ajit that mock the other group, creating a comparative analysis for every movie and also labeled the movie a disaster just a few hours after its release. So while being vulnerable to getting trolled depending on what I say, I thought it was important to solely talk about Master as a film. Here's me telling you the good and bad aspects of Master in no particular order so that you guys can ultimately decide whether to watch this film in theaters or not. Also, just a side note, I saw the film in Tamil with English subtitles, as most of you should for the intended impact. Anyway, let's get to it. Anirudh as usual. A feature in Tamil commercial cinema is the exhilarating background music. Anirudh Ravichandran has made a name for himself with some power-packed tunes in movies. In this particular instance, I think Anirudh has done a phenomenal job with the background score and especially the tune Bati is Coming, which is an introductory piece for Vijay's character. The exhilarating tune really did make me want to get up and shake a leg. Even though I have the unpopular opinion that I prefer his piece Marana Mas from the Rajnikant film Peta, I don't think anyone can deny that Anirudh has done a good job in the film. I can't say much about the rest of the album, which leads to unnecessarily extending the running minutes of the film, which brings me to my next point. The length. Master is close to 3 hours long, and no matter how much of a fan you are of Vijay or Vijay Sethupathi, I don't think there can be a debate regarding the fact that the film could have easily chopped off close to 20 minutes of the film to eventually develop into a more cohesive and impactful film. One of the main reasons for the length unnecessarily extending is the dispersed focus of the film in its second half. Something that I will elaborate on further, but bear in mind if you're going for this film, I experienced a movie of two halves. Of the first that engaged and developed intrigue within me, and of a second that really conflicted and eventually disappointed me. The cast, but it's Vijay versus Vijay Sethupathi all along. There are many aspects of the film that work, and I can wholeheartedly say that beyond the supporting cast, which has many hits and misses, the biggest takeaways from the film are the two main leads, Vijay and Vijay Sethupathi. Bharadwaj Rangan sir had brought up a brilliant point in his review on how commercial stars in films have the tendency to play the savior and having the moral high ground in every situation in movies. This holier-than-thou image is something established stars find themselves tough to venture out from, fearing what would be said of their image. Bearing in mind this particular point, Vijay as JD plays a perpetually drunk but empathetic man. He really does steer away from what is expected from a commercial star, especially in the Tamil cinema market. I really did love several moments which highlighted the capability of the star to perform, whether it be the heartbreaking moment that is a catalyst for the man to change, or simply his deep connection with some of the children in the juvenile home. Vijay does shed the persona and commit to the role wholeheartedly. I cannot deny, however, being a full-on Vijay Sethupathi fan, that I fell in love with each scene he featured in Master. According to me, Sethupathi stole the show in Master. Him as Bhavani is beautifully fleshed out and introduced to the audience. He has this laid-back, dry humor which acts as the perfect characteristics of an antagonist and for moments that you least expect. Casual conversations with the character lead to moments of rage and impulse that immediately shock you. The journey of the rise in power of the man and the strategy that he executes in eliminating competition really does hook you in. I despised his character so much, and when you really hate a character that much, you know what a brilliant job the man has done. Mass cinema and what it represents. It's important to categorize films in India and judge them for what they are rather than me criticizing a film with the outlook of it having the same treatment and impact like any other art house film. Mass commercial cinema represents entertainment that is designed for you to wholeheartedly suspend disbelief. Master represents cinema that is catered towards huge moments that celebrate the image of the actor, is larger than life, and in many ways will defy what you may consider basic logic or even physics in some case. These movies are designed specifically for the entry of the hero, for when the slow motion will be cued, for when the background music kicks in. So while there are several moments which represent mass cinema, be it Vijay's entry, the celebration of him appearing in the college premises, Vijay Sethupathe's hilarious scene of holding an informal auction to kill a man, or creating horns with shampoo as he threatens a man on the phone. While these are moments that will stay with you, especially that represent what mass cinema is all about, there are also moments that just don't work. And this brings me to what my opinion is of the film's biggest downfall: the second half. The problem with Master is that it is confused on what it wants to flesh out in its second half. We are presented a full-fledged character development for Vijay Sethupathe's character. While Vijay's character and his origin story is always a mystery, whenever he is asked about his life, he goes on a tangent like Robin from Mirzapur to spill some lie, clearly just quoting famous film plots. What is initially funny just becomes rather annoying as the minutes pass by. Where a movie could have explored the characters in the juvenile home, especially Arjun Das's character, whose voice is something that I haven't gotten over since Kaithi, giving me full-on Twitch streamer Cops vibes, the film sheds light on unnecessary sequences like one of Kabaddi or a potential romantic angle that was just unnecessary. Malvika's character is barely required in the film. The integration into the story while being an important plot point seems to be half-baked and barely explored, that you generally feel there was no requirement of a romantic angle in the film. Similarly, there is another character played by Andrea Jeremiah who makes Vijay's character Hawkeye instantly, but her integration also into the story is extremely lazy from a storytelling point of view. The action in the film also represents what mass cinema is known for. The combat sequences include basically one versus many, but what is brilliant from a camera movement point of view lacks in basic choreography. So you've got Vijay Sethupathi, who is basically Paul from Tekken, punching his way throughout the film, and the camera movement allows you to really feel the points of impact. However, the action sequences from a choreography standpoint are extremely basic and generic, not really translating into memorable moments that can be clipped for the future. The curse of Lokesh and overall impact. Lokesh Kanagaraj is in the predicament that many capable directors find themselves in, where they have proven their worth with amazing projects. With films like Managaram and Kaithi, Lokesh has become one of the hottest prospects in Tamil cinema, and when an opportunity like Master comes along with a star like Vijay, it is always a struggle to combine his directorial skills with the image of the star. In this process, I feel we get a little bit of both worlds, a staple Lokesh style that includes many influencer movies, many moments of references of Tamil movies and music, and also the celebration of Vijay the superstar. However, in the combination of a little bit of both, the project holistically comes out as an average product, especially when you take into context the brilliant work of Lokesh he has already executed. This is the curse of great work, that it always eventually leads to the audience reminiscing about what was so special about them compared to the one they see today. If you're huge fans of Vijay and Vijay Sethupathi, there will be many takeaways from Master, but my conclusion regarding the film was that it was a mixed bag that definitely comes in the lower ranks of Lokesh Kanagaraj's filmography. And that was the video, guys. Write down in the comments below what you thought about the movie. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram, the handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.